If I do that, you can't read it. It's too small. I want cat. How do I look at both of these at the same time? I want to look at this and look at that at the same time. How can it be done? I'll just do that for now. First Anomaly feature blog. Oh, I said bog. Spoilers ahead. In the twisted scenario of Anomaly, there are many threats. Some are mysterious and attractive. I mean, they're attractive, what? Like the delightful golden cube. There you go. There's the cube. Others are insidious and progressive. Like the metal horror infestations. What the fuck? Finally, some threats are direct and aggressive. Today's featured blog covers the latter. Family of new fleshy threats in the expansion. The squealing Fleshbeasts. Oh god. Their disgusting mama and all-consuming flesh mass heart. What the fuck is going on over here? Oh yeah, just take that in for a minute. Oh yeah. Just take it in for a minute. Oopsie. Would you rather have this one? Or that one? There you go. I'd rather have this one. Oops. One too many times. Okay, there you go. The Flesh Beast. You intercept a distress signal from a nearby camp. The frantic voice begs you to save them from something horrible and offers everything at their camp in return, including shards of dark archaeology. Well, the voice tries to explain what's happening. The signal goes dead. If you choose to help the poor soul, assemble your caravan and come well armed. Oh god, caravanning. Do you think
I forgot who I was fighting. Oh,
do you think they did anything to help caravanning?
The flesh must flow.
Flesh must flow, yes. It seems like we're going to be caravanning with this DLC. Hey, no, thanks, man. It's up in 29 months. If it changed caravanning, it would be in 1.5. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, we should have seen the changes then if there was. I mean, they didn't really change anything, did they, with caravans? I don't think anything changed. It was perfect already? Yeah, okay. About that. You arrive and it's a massacre. Bodies everywhere. It's where the bodies are still all fresh. Bodies everywhere. Fleshy creatures roam freely and throbbing tissues cake the wall. It's weird. Could you live at the giant flesh colony? Giant burrows dot the ground surface, connecting to tunnels deep in the earth. These cancerous enemies are an amalgamation of many tissues and parts. When you destroy a bigger one, it explodes into several smaller creatures. Oh, that sounds lovely. This means one flesh creature can become many and easily overwhelm your soldiers and defenses. Embedded in the organic mass are flesh bulbs. Organs that store and refine nutrients. This chemical process generates a soft bioluminescent glow, allowing you to see the full extent of the horror day and night. Oh, great. If you're fortunate when investigating an area blighted by the flesh mass, you might stumble across a swollen lump of something inside. These are flesh sacks. We gotta get the sacks. Stationary flesh beasts that act as digestive organs, supplying the surrounding flesh mass with nutrients. Note that flesh sacks are unable to break down non-organic matter, meaning that valuable items can occasionally be found within. If you want to go rummaging... Oh wow. Many approaches to clearing out a flesh infestation. You can focus systematically slaughtering the remaining flesh beasts with guns, or bring out and incinerate to properly cleanse the area, with the risk of destroying the flammable loot. Or work on filling in the burrows first to prevent further reinforcements. Oh, little bastards there. Got some goddamn facehuggers in here. There's so many of them. Where were we? Down here. The flesh mass heart. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh my. She kinda fucked. Hayua kinda fucked. Just a little fucked. What's with the walls? Why do the walls look weird? Why are their walls like purple? Maybe they just dyed them or something. Nipple colony? What? Where's the nipple? It's weird that it doesn't engulf the campfires. Where on earth is it getting all that biomass from? Your people. It turned your people into these walls. Yeah, just make a wall of campfires. That'd be interesting if like it kept a tile away from the campfire. So if you had like a campfire right here, it wouldn't go in there. Maybe that'd be too easy. Is there anything else in there new? I don't see anything new in here. These weird items. I don't know what these items are. I don't see anything new. Chem fuel in the storage room. That seems safe. Whatever the fuck that is. This is all new stuff over here. But yeah, a bunch of turrets that got destroyed. Why are his fences like green? I don't know if whoever made this base just used a bunch of dye or if they got some new material types, because like some weird green walls, some weird purple walls. They could have just dyed it though.
I forgot who I was fighting. Oh, them.
54 months of Mlemnoff.
Hey, my birth. 54 months of lemon. Thanks, man. Keep lemon. Flesh mass heart. So what's the difference between this and that? Flesh beast. Maybe it's just like different events, the same kind of creatures. If you're unfortunate enough to encounter the Fleshmass heart, it starts with a small circle of terrain that shifts and cracks apart, pulsating rhythmically as something digs upward. Eventually, the Fleshmass heart will emerge. Like a cancer-like, it is a cancer-like creature that grows flesh across and under the surface. It's kind of weird. It's under the surface, so I'm guessing you can't really contain it with walls or something. From the heart grows the flesh mass. This is an enormous assimilating creature that spreads across the landscape, consuming and covering the whole map with a quivering mass of meat. It defends itself with beasts and acid. Yeah, some of them... I don't know what the acid's about. You must fight it to acquire samples of its nervous system, then study them until you can venture to its heart and kill it for good. Can we just nuke it? The resulting flesh mass is a solid wall of twisted flesh, which throbs and shivers with horrible life. As it grows from the heart, it pulls arterial roots into the ground in its quest for nutrients. You attack the roots or something? For any nearby colonists, the choice is simple. Flee the colony, or discover how to destroy the flesh mass. Whilst the heart itself is invulnerable due to rapid regeneration, the mass is susceptible to attacks. However, that doesn't mean it's without weapons. Embedded in the mass are spitters, defensive organs that filter toxins from the surrounding biomass, concentrate them into potent acid, and then spit them long distance. That'd be interesting if you were like on a desert map, if you just like couldn't get these or something. Well, like, I wonder if the biome will affect it. Like if you're on like a lush map, is it worse? You don't want your colonists getting hit by those. What does the acid do? The second line of defense is Fleshbeasts. Hey, super. The Fleshbeasts, which normally emerge from temporary pit burrows that connect to a cave network deep below. These can be roughly categorized depending on their mass. Tough spikes are man-sized lumps of rotting flesh with 2 spike limbs and a keratin armored carapace. Is that how you spell keratin? I thought it was with a C. Weird. Anyways, tri-spikes are smaller 3-pronged entities which break down into singular finger spikes when killed. All of the spike entities also throw hardened keratin or bone spikes. Okay, so like little towers or something? Wait. These are all moving creatures. I thought this was talking about the burrows. Or I guess it's just talking about the flesh beasts in general. Yeah, I guess these are these things. They're like some kind of tower or something. I guess that's just these guys. Once your colonists have defeated the flesh beast and killed enough flesh mass nerve bundles, they will have gathered several neural lumps. Researching these will discover the secret to defeating the heart, allowing you to capture and study it. ... Oh, what? You thought that was the end? That's just one way you could go. ... The pit game. What the fuck? Another time the ground might shake with a different result. Now a larger piece of terrain has begun, sinking into the depths, forming a deepening hole much wider than before. Inhuman shrieks. This is just like a mod that would. There is a mod that was like this. You had to like throw somebody in at the hole or something. I think it was the Cthulhu mod that did that. Inhuman shrieks rise from the depths. It'd be wise to move your colonists, buildings, and items away from the emergent point. Within a day, the pit's floor will vanish from sight, falling into the depths where the Fleshmash heart came from. The pit gate has formed and will remain open until you collapse it, occasionally releasing foes. To celebrate, a horde of Fleshbeasts emerge, along with a noxious stench of rot. I saw that earlier in a different picture. Oh, I guess that was the acid guy. I don't see a gas cloud. Maybe this is after the gas cloud, I don't know. To close the gate, the colonists must descend into it. Under the ground, all is flesh. Having infested a massive cave system, the tunnels are so crammed with biomass that it's supporting the ceiling and walls, making it thoroughly unstable. Defeat the motive force of the flesh mass, and the tunnel should collapse. Wait, are you gonna die collapsing? Is it gonna collapse on you? That motive force is housed in a dread meld. The fuck? A mammoth leader creature made up of dozens of smaller flesh beasts and buried inside as the stinking flesh mass. The word flesh is coming up a lot in this. I'll tell ya. More to come. So that's the flesh mass. An amorphous, expanding, cancerous blob from the dark beyond. Whether it arrives as a distress signal, bursts from the ground as a flesh heart, or lurks beneath in the twisted form of a dread meld, it just wishes to be loved. Oh, it just wants a hug. Or rather, consume all life and turn it into more of itself. Oh, or that. You can't empathize with that. We hope you enjoy our darling flesh things. Oh wow, yeah, they're so cute. I wonder if you can, like, coexist with them or something. You become the flesh tribe. Can you tame the flesh beasts? I don't really see anything about that. It just seems different ways to kill it. I don't know if you can coexist with that. That's weird. This guy has some weird crossbow. I think we saw this in the first release of info, the same picture. Got some weird crossbows going on. Pet the flesh beast. Right? When was this released? I'm not sure when they made this post. Hey, Maddie. This morning. Oh, is it just a minute ago? 40 minutes ago? Oh. Oh yeah, it is right there. 11:48. I was looking for a time, I didn't see it. It was over here. I wonder if you can tame them and just eat them into other colonies. In the picture with the hole to the right, it looks like a structure to hold and study it. Yeah, so maybe you can't do something. Yeah, I've seen those. There's in the other picture too. He has a different looking one. So yeah, this is like the something to do with the flesh beasts. Looks like there's another place to like tie one up. Enhance. Technology can only go so far. This guy has this nice, cute little medic room and it's just full of flesh. All his people are dying over here. Wait, so are you really gonna just be chilling in your colony and all of a sudden this pops up? Or is this a situation where it like got out of control for like a week? Is this like a week later, or did this guy just get insta-fucked? Because it looks like it just showed up on him. Like everyone's hiding in their bedrooms and shit. These guys were like off on the other side of the map doing something. They're coming back. I wonder how much time you have. Like how long did this take to have happen? I guess that it's some kind of time bomb. If you leave it, explodes into this. Yeah, maybe. Kind of made it sound like it was going to grow slowly, though. So it can either show up in an event that you have to caravan to. Show up as this weird heart that's just going to explode flesh all over your face. Or a pit's going to show up that you have to go down into the ground. Bro, we finally got Z levels. Wait. Wait, we got Z levels. Holy shit. Look at that. My basement. Look at my basement. This is what's been in the basement this whole time. If you ever wonder what's below your base, this is what's below your base. You want basements? We got basements. Yeah, it's just a caravan, basically. Where are the insects? Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, doesn't that mean there's like two things underneath this? There's like bugs and then there's these flesh guys. Do they interact with each other? Like, aren't they kind of on each other's turf? Time to find clowns. No, no clowns. Now we can invade the ants. Looks like they overcooked it a bit. Wait, what? I don't think they're cooking here. I like how everyone's just sitting around and letting Smit do all the work. Why is no one else shooting their weapons? It's just Smit. Think they'll fight each other. Who do you think's gonna win, the flesh beasts or the bugs? I guess the flesh beasts. The bugs were made to fight mechs, not flesh. They're gonna get outfleshed. AK with an underbarrel launcher. Is that what that is? Hope the raiders don't get that. Well, they said they're like doing some of the art. But yeah, I guess it is a new gun either way, because we never had like an AK. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Something. There's like a crossbow in this one. We've seen this picture already. How these guys have like technology to research these beasts and shotguns, and then also a pillow. Why does this guy still have a pillow? Can you eat the flesh beasts? I don't see why not. Look at that. Wouldn't you want to eat that? Who wants one? Oh, I just saw this. What's with this trail of blood right here? Did they like injure the wall? What's this thing here? You're gonna have to pass? What, you don't like flesh beasts?
I forgot who I was fighting. Oh, them.
Stelcats? 730 months? Thanks, man. Reminds you of a German dish. Mit something, okay. Yeah, the flesh beast's really gonna be weak to fire? Because, well, I guess that wouldn't work very well. I was gonna say if this just showed up, what's stopping you from just throwing a Molotov and killing it all with that? But I guess you probably wouldn't have much of a base afterwards, would you? The fire would just burn everything you have. It'd be interesting if that is a way to deal with them, though. Just burn them out. Just build like a giant stone base. And then just burn it all. I think raiders will spawn with flamethrowers? I don't know. I wouldn't think so, because I feel like the fire is meant for the flesh stuff. It's you that's going to be fighting that, not really the raiders, but maybe. I mean, they already have like Molotovs and incendiary launchers. They already do have fire. Well, it says you have to research how to kill the heart. Because it says it can't be killed or something. Where did it say that? Oh yeah, the heart itself is invulnerable. So, I mean, you could kill all the other stuff, though, probably. Like, get rid of all this stuff. And it'll probably just keep trying to regrow. Weird how it's, like, left all these little gaps everywhere. I really like how it's, like, gone through this building. Interesting that it didn't go like into these rooms. Why did it go into these rooms but not those rooms? Like, were these doors just open, or is it just kind of random if it goes into a door or not? Surely it can go through the doors itself. All these doors weren't open already, right? Maybe just because like these ones are further away. Well, I don't think you can really wall it off because it says it goes underneath too. Where did it say that? Hmm. I remember it saying something about it going underneath. I don't remember I saw that. Is the first bashes all the way up here? Or... yeah, I mean, I guess it's this. I mean, it's already coming from underneath, but I remember reading a line and being like, oh, you probably can't wall it off then, because it said it went underneath or something. I guess it was just this, I don't know. Oh yeah, this specifically, though. That's what it was. The last sentence of this first paragraph. So like that makes you just think you can't wall it off. Because it says, and under. So maybe like walls help somewhat, but you probably can't just wall it off entirely. I wonder how... So I imagine like if you just had this area walled off and then it showed up there, it would just like go through the walls somehow. Wonder how it would do it. Maybe it would help though, because like these walls seem to have prevented it from getting into these rooms back here, right? Got into this first room, but not the back rooms. The walls will help somehow, but like this room is just completely fucked. Wonder where it's like gonna show up. Does it just always show up in like the center of your base? Does it show up in the center of the map? Just random? Because it just seemed to have showed up right in the center of his base. That's really the only example we have. This one we can't tell what's going on with the rest of the base. Well, the Fleshbeasts. What else is there gonna be? So there's probably gonna be a couple more posts like this. We saw the Fleshbeast before. Wait, that's the same post. I wanted to see the original thing. So yeah, some of those pictures we had seen. This is the flesh stuff. And then we're gonna have like zombies. Whatever the... Wait, what? Why did it... I don't know what it brought up. Whatever the hell that thing is. Why can't I... What else is there? I guess this was all just the 1.5 stuff. Cultist stuff. We haven't seen the cultist. We haven't seen whatever the fuck that is. That looks fun. I feel like the flamethrowers are going to mainly be for dealing with the flesh beasts, but maybe the enemies will use them too. But you know that people thought that weapon was an AK. That's the same weapon, isn't it? Wait a second. Hold on. Is this weapon and that weapon the same thing? I think that's just the flamethrower. Maybe? No, it's different. It's like it has like a magazine. This doesn't have a magazine. AK's in the patch notes. Oh, okay, so it is just an AK. It's just that it looks like it has a grenade launcher, and it's something that's be interesting. Cause like a new AK wouldn't really matter. It's like okay, it's not much different than an assault rifle. It already had something in that role basically. But yeah, wondering if that's like a grenade launcher on it. Interesting. Alright, well, we were looking at that for a minute. I didn't realize how long we were looking at this for. Look at this now. That's much better. When's the new DLC coming out? It's coming the day after the day before after it's out. I hope that helps.